how to dress for Genevieve's birthday at Longbourn. To attend this ceremony in which Genevieve ages 1 more year, you must dress in the way that we show you.
Thank you for joining us today. In front of you is a Regency ball gown which we made for Genevieve, which will fit Genevieve perfectly, we hope. And this is the ideal to strive to for the Regency party. Now, because we made it, we realised that not everyone is going to have this in their cupboard, so I'm going to point out the aspects that make it Regency so we can try and get there. As you can see, it's cut under the bust and gathers here. The skirt falls straight down. If you turn around a little, it's bustled at the back. It has puffy sleeves and it buttons down the back of the neck. Top-notch Regency ball gown. If you can get here, perfect. Otherwise, here's a few more ideas for you. As you can see, we have 2 dresses here. This one is from my cupboard, and this one is from our friends at St. Vincent de Paul's. Now, the perfect thing on these 2 dresses is the cut of the dress. It falls straight down, and it's straight under the bust on both dresses. But the problem is the sleeves. Women in the Regency period never showed their shoulders. It was most unladylike. So we're going to show you how to transform these into more Regency. As you can see, at the moment, Rose looks more like she's in a gospel choir than the Regency period. But that's okay. There's a few things we can do. I have some ribbon. I'm going to create that Regency bust line. And if you're handy with a sewing machine or a needle and thread, you can stitch the ribbon to the dress so that it lays flat, which is much better. Another thing we can do, beautiful, is add a coat, any sort of business coat from your wardrobe, but instead of buckling it up as you would, tuck it under so that it folds up to the waistline that you like, and then button it. That will give you the Regency cut of the dress. This neckline could be lower, but it's pretty good. And you also have this coat is just turn it up inside out. Otherwise, you can cut it off and stitch it to achieve that. Both of these dresses, this, and this, were all picked up from either St. Vincent de Paul or the Salvation Army. So we're going to show you how to turn this into a Regency dress. So at this point, I'm going to lend Rosie my sleeves. As you can see, I'm wearing a nightgown under this, and under that I'm wearing a plain white dress just to achieve that full dress. So I'm going to take this night coat off and put it underneath this dress, which Rosie has put on backwards in order to get the buttons down the back. So, as you can see, she now has the nightgown on. It comes out and makes a sleeve, and it also adds the extra length because we have to pull this up in order to get the under the bust cut. If you can sew, you can give her a bit of a lower neck. If you can't sew, you could pin it up. It's not going to be so comfortable up there, and generally we want a neckline that cuts like that, but that's Regency enough to come to Longbourn. So, as you can see, I've paired another one of my jackets from my wardrobe with a straight skirt and tucked it under to give it the Regency look, and I've also pinned it here. Now, these are 2 things that hopefully you might have in your wardrobe and save you a trip. You can see it has a Regency cut, it has sleeves, and you need a maxi dress to give it length, maxi skirt, straight over the top, and you've given yourself somewhat of a Regency costume. Now with the prints, ladies, please, it was the late late 1700s, early 1800s, there were no animal prints, zebras and lions and tigers. So when you go for a print, please think of something that could have been printed on cotton. Thank you, Mary. This is a Regency disaster. Women did not wear heels of any kind. They wore the most comfortable shoes for dancing, which would have looked somewhat like a ballet flat, or even more delicate than like this, an actual ballet slipper. In the daytime, if you go for that kind of outfit, women did wear boots, and you could get away with something like this under your long dress. It would still fit into the Regency scheme. Now, you may notice our hair and makeup is not really done. We've done basic buns because we're doing another tutorial on how to do Regency hair and makeup, and that will be next. So, thank you for watching, and we hope to see you all looking very ladylike.